Hey Mac, how's it going? It's Yanni here. I'm just having a look at your PR from this morning. Peter gave you a load of interesting notes, but I just wanted to add one or two small things to here. When you're laying out the shot, especially kind of like at the beginning when you've got the sequence of her running into shot and she comes in, you can almost see that she's moving in the right direction, but you're not really taking advantage of the screen sides to an extent because she's running at the beginning in the initial frames from screen right to screen left. And then when she enters, she's in screen left. And so it's almost like one of the things that you want to do is actually have that movement to be continuous. So if something's moving in this direction and it comes into shot, you want it to actually come in through that same side of the actual shot. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to just point out very quickly is that you're actually jumping the line with your composition as well. And the reason for that is, although the character is going to be moving and everything else, you've got the child very much on screen right, and then when we cut to the mum, she's on screen right as well. And normally, what you want to do is, for example, if kind of like get roughly into the shot where the child's kind of like over here and she's looking up, hey, mommy, how's it going? You want to cut to, hey, how's it going? Looking over here on this side of the screen and keep those two characters very distinct on opposite sides, almost as if you're looking at a conversation from a distance. Because currently, what you've got is that she's looking one way, and the mum, although she's looking at the child, they're both in the same space. So it's something like, "Hey, mommy. Oh, hi, darling. How you doing?" So that's kind of like it's an exaggerated version of what you've got, but that's really something you should be careful with. The other thing that Peter was pointing out to you as well in the morning is that you've got very much a repetition of the shots in every beat. So when you're in the mom, you've got this shot. When you cut to the kid, she's got this shot. And every cut's happening as they deliver the line of dialogue. So you're going back and forth. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I think you can just push things a little bit further. And that's what Peter was telling you at the end, where really you can get those shots on the child getting closer and closer and closer in each line of dialogue. So very much when she says, "Mommy, mommy, mommy, mommy," my tooth is gone, is kind of like she's at one distance, but there's no money. Then would be, a little bit closer, almost looking up. And then, the last one is, no, that's not how it works. It's really, really, really close. It's not a fixed rule, but it's just something that you can do with your actual shots. And that can be either as the shot progresses, you can get closer and closer to the character to show some degree of intimacy or realization of what the character's going through. Or equally, you can pull out. It doesn't understand, and the important things there. I think the only thing that I'm missing from here is to actually have a shot almost in profile where you can see both of the characters at the same time. And don't forget that even though we're using ballistic terms to do our cuts, you don't have to do a cut with every single line that's delivered as well. You actually can have a shot where both characters are interactive and you see the reaction of both the characters in the screen, and you don't cut until you finish that. So take advantage of those things. Look at how the camera work can enhance your work. All's pretty good, but really be careful. The main thing that I'd point out would be, keep one character always dominating one side of the screen, looking in one direction. Keep the other character on the other side of the screen. Even if you have to fake things, even if you have to move things around from shot to shot, but you should find plenty of angles where your animation will just work absolutely fine. But great work, man. I love the line, and I'm definitely looking forward to see how this looks in when you start putting a few more poses in and finishing off that layout. But great work, okay? And if you need anything, just give us a private message, okay? See you soon.